How can you bring physicality to data? Of course, data is limited, they're just numbers, and how to use these numbers and turn into beautiful visual that has emotional connection with the viewer, that's a challenge.
Data is everywhere. One of the pillars of building a smarter planet is our ability to harness that data. Because in the data are answers to the biggest problems that we face.
If I just look at data, it might be just a series of numbers. But in the hands of the right code artist, they can unlock a visual language that we just didn't expect. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
We wanted to partner with Motion Theory because they not only have the experience working with data, but they also have great experience telling stories, and we are telling a story.
It's not just about pretty pictures, it's not just about painting things on. It's about taking the actual numbers and displaying it in a way that would suggest, what a heartbeat looks like.
I can create an application, and just by tweaking variables, I can change the color, the rhythm, the line style. And when we're given a live source, such as a baby in a neonatal ward, we can take this changing data and plug it into any one of these variables. Its heartbeat, its respiratory rate, all these different things, we can show them in different ways.
You can translate these numbers into all these intricate patterns, these complex elements that crisscross together to create something that gives humanity to data.
Data lives in the air that we breathe. It's in the world that we walk through every day. When you can see the data that is the underpinnings of a system, you can make that system work better.
In the case of DataBaby, we're taking actual data sets from a baby in a neonatal ward. So it's everything from heart rate to EKG and respiratory and oxygen levels. We're taking all that and we're visualizing it.
Okay, great work on B. Wonderful. We're good. We wanted to translate data into something that felt connected to human experience on some level.
The initial thought is to have a mobile, baby mobile, circling on top of the baby, something that they see every day. That's their universe. So we create 6 mobiles, and each mobile represents a category of the data.
With the baby, all the data was around a single object, very light and sensitive, very much like a blanket. And the energy spot data moves throughout an entire city, between multiple objects, between buildings, along roads, power lines. You'll notice bands of electricity moving in regular patterns, but then periodically one might jump off the power line as if it's attracted to another band. So this is a chaotic visualization of the way that electricity actually behaves in real space. We see electricity unanchored, reckless, rambunctious, guided, but not soft.
You start by taking those keyframes and
If we take a look at data in a more unconventional way and see what possibly some of these equations might look like in different scenarios.
For data transportation, we really needed to understand the way that people moved. We analyzed traffic flow, we did motion capture of people walking. We even took data of people moving through a subway station in Singapore. A lot of our visualizations are directly taken from that data.
This is actually how a city lives and breathes.
This whole campaign was an intense project for us because really, although we've been working in this area for 8 years, we had done nothing like this. Data visualization in code artists is really an underground community. And the fact that we were able to bring so many of these incredible artists together to bring this campaign to life, I think, was amazing. And it's really just the tip of the iceberg.
Because we now have the computational power and the advanced analytics, we can see data in ways that we couldn't see before. We can see the patterns and see the correlations and actually make sense of it. And because we can do that, we can make the world work better.